24 hours for all 4 teams in this group. Here is this group standing, and with that game earlier on, South Sudan sits obviously at the top of the table as they have 1 game in hand at 4-1. Cameroon, though, can tie that up, and Cameroon have beaten South Sudan back in November 60-56. It was a super close game. Talking about teams playing each other before. The floor. Both teams have played each other back in November, where it was a very close game. It was a 6-point game. Libya actually was able to, they lost like 71-77. So very close game, and it's a long, long journey to get to the World Cup 2027. This is the last window in this first round. The top 3 teams actually qualify and go on to the second round, where there's 2 more windows in August and March 2027. Only 12 teams are in that second round, but 5 African teams qualify for the World Cup 2027. So a big game this evening, especially for Cameroon. They want to be at the top of that table, don't they? So they want to fight for that. We've got some guys that we'll be able to see coming up who played big. They played about 2 nights ago. Libya played South Sudan and lost 57-95. That's pretty big, so hopefully they can bounce back. Cameroon on the other side, they got a big win against Cape Verde 82-72, where they had lost to them in November. So that's a great way for them to bounce back. There's some really great players playing for Cameroon right now. Jeremiah Hill coming off a fantastic game 2 days ago, 14 points, 4 rebounds and 6 assists, so we'll look for him too. Right now we'll listen to both national anthems. both teams just getting their last warm-ups in as we get ready for game time. We apologize, just having some in-house technical issues, so I'll try and keep you up with everything I can. And we'll just talk about a couple of players. Jeremy Hill from Cameroon playing very well their last game. Excellent job, actually. Jordan Baha, he in 17 minutes had 14 points and 4 rebounds, was excellent as well. So Cameroon team playing really well. Head coach Alfred has them all on the same page and firing on all cylinders, so that's excellent. Libya, on the other hand, they need to figure it out. You know, they've struggled this whole window in this qualifiers, haven't won a game yet. They're 0-4, so only the top 3 go through to the second round, so unfortunately they will just be playing for pride. And so for me, it's just one possession at a time. Don't get too overwhelmed, you know, don't get too emotional. Just chip away at it, try and make yourself proud, play for the name across your chest. And a couple of guys that we want to keep an eye out for, is Mohammed, the name across your chest. And a couple of guys that we want to keep an eye out for, is Mohammed Sadi. In that loss against South Sudan, he had 12 points, 8 rebounds, but it was the 10 assists for me that I was super impressed with. And also Bedrouche was with 17 points and 5 rebounds. Those were the guys that were really contributing. So both teams making their way out onto the floor as we get ready to get this game underway. And here we go. Cameroon wins the jump ball. They're in their home white uniform. Libya in the black with a red trim. And early they've gone inside. Good hands. And so good. They get the turnover. So Mohammed Sadi will set the first offensive hit here. Nice little push through. Taking their time, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nice little floater, and they sting first. Cameroon now. They tie these things up. I like that elevator back screen. They're double teaming. Coming over. No hesitation. Wide open layup. Lovely finish. That's Hill. We spoke about him. 14 both games. Back in the window, and 2 days ago knows how to get it down. Tough catch. Pick comes over. Quick trigger 3. Looks like it's blocked. It is, and then he's out to the races. And here's Hill. Gets blocked, but I think he throws that off the backboard. That wasn't he's smiling, so I definitely think that was an alley-oop play. Very fancy to get this game rocking and rolling. And then another quick 3, hits the back of the iron. Hill's eyes are up, decides to not throw the pass. Ball is stolen. That might be turned over again. Real sloppy play here. Sets his feet. No, and a big rebound and dunks it in. That's a way to assert yourself. Noko with his first points. Noko really a nice size. He's 6'10". Trying to get an answer back. And just holding them to one shot, and down the other end, I love how they're establishing a big man in the paint and then able to finish. And that's what you really want. And that was Jordan Bayeha, who played so well and really one of the stars that everyone's looking out for. Here's a mid-ranger, no, and last 3 offensive plays now. Maybe I've come up empty. So 8-2. Jeremiah Hill will bring the ball up. He's picked up his dribble. He's very lucky to have an outlet pass. But yeah, he hands it back off to Hill. This is good ball movement with the elevator screen. That's beautiful basketball, well executed. Nothing that Libya could do right there. Lovely job as a foul's been called. Chow is called with that foul. After that well-executed play, you didn't need that. Chu didn't need that foul. Libya moving the ball from one side. Nice back cut. That's good basketball. That's so much better. When you can get movement like that from Mohamed Shadi, that's how you beat Cameroon and get yourselves easy points. Little double team, stolen from Hill. Here comes Libya. They've got a runner and a nice right hand layup. Wonderful job getting back, holding Cameroon to one tough shot and getting out and going. They've really settled into this game now. The 3 goes up, rims out, big rebound, 3 guys all around him, and that's off of his foot. Nope, and they've said out of bounds. Cameroon will reset under the basket. Knocks down the free throw. So bring the ball up. Can they get themselves an easy bucket here? Belouche. Back drives through, slap down, is turned over. Hill is off to the races. His eyes are up. He decides to shoot the 3, knocks it down. Hill is just a different level of confidence that he just walks straight into that. They try and answer right back. No, big rebound. They'll press, and if they go quickly, they can beat them. They've got numbers. Hill throws it up to his big fella and gets it out. Back-to-back threes. They might want to talk about a timeout here. That's a great job with that three, and they've just made it rain on them, forcing them into a timeout. They want to talk about it. It's a 19-6 on your game clock. 5:22 to go.
الهجوم ماشي والسكرينات هيا اسمع هيا
So with the full court press, and this looks like it's a steal, they're going to call a foul here. Tough call. It's 19-6 as Cameroon have really gone on a nice little run. Turned over Libya twice. Sadi will take the ball out of bounds, but clearly they're struggling to get it inbounds. Gets it back here. Mid-range jump shot, uses the glass, kisses it off nicely. to 8. Gone into a zone here, Libya. Just got a good rebound there. So just changing it up quickly on the fly. That's a nice idea. Long three in the corner, no. Big rebound with bodies flying all over him. Yeah, let's call that a foul. Easy call. Because Paul Iboa just working super hard. Paul got multiple players draped all over him. They called that foul. So we apologise. Our score is 19-8 to Cameroon. Nice little drive, kick, wide open three. Sharing is caring. And another three for Cameroon. Right now it's raining here. 3 threes in their last offense, and it seems like a foul has been called as well. I did miss that because I was watching the shooter. I think it's going to be under the basket here. Look, there you go. Paul is getting a little upset through his elbows, so referee has called that. I just need to know if the foul was before the three-point shot or after, so just keep an eye. I think they've... yeah, because they're now out of bounds. They've added the score, so 22-8 here. The full court press stays on from Cameroon. And they drop into a zone, but whoa, as they were trying to get themselves organized, they left over Madi under the basket. So back to a 2-3. So right now, both teams reverting to a zone play. I always like a zone sometimes, just throw it in, keep teams honest. And the turnover here, so it's working. Madi out and can't get it to tap in, no. Cameroon comes up with it. We're going back and forth here. Yeah, I was going to say just a little bit out of control. So Cameroon have turned it over, and now Libya have turned it over. So multiple turnovers, just getting a bit ugly. Gotta slow things down when you can see it's like that. That's Libya's 4th turnover, excuse me, Cameroon's. And both teams have 4, so not taking care of the ball. So 22-10 here, just having some game clock graphics issues. I'll keep you up to date with the score. Beckham into the game for Cameroon. Zone, a 2-1-2 it looks like. So some subs coming in. Jazz for Libya. Two at the line for 2. 12 points the last time these guys played back in November. Oh, that one rattles in and out. So now we've fixed the scoreboard. It's correct. So 23-10. We're trying to find something. We've got a nice little pick here. Another one coming. Bedroom trying to get the pass and just enough good hands. So Cameroon will set their play. Looks like a horns play. Yep. 2 post players come to the top. And lots of fouls are being called now. So Libya over the limit. Let's just have a look where that foul. Oh yeah, just a push in the back. Hash, just easy right in front of the referee. Misses the first free throws, so you can see all 4 of those red lights are lit up underneath Libya's name on the screen there. So that means they're over the limit, 5 team fouls. So for the next 2 minutes and 45, there will be free throws for Cameroon. So I wouldn't settle for any jump shots, 3-point shots. I'm going straight to the hoop and try and get a foul. So he knocks that one down. Some subs, some fresh legs. Wadi Dawu coming in for Libya. Maybe just change some things up, you know. See why not. Moving foul, moving the screen. You've got to make sure your feet are set. Referees are always going to look to this, but also it's on the guard as well. The guard needs to be patient. Let their post players set their feet and then go. Moha passes it over, swings one ball to the other. Beckham, tough pass, it gets broken up. Turnover points for both these teams as there's a foul. Again, Beckham has doubled up from the turnover and the foul. That's not okay in my books. It's okay to make a mistake, but 2 in a row. So plenty of time here for Libya to... Ooh, tough, wild pass. Nice little fade away. Looks like it's an air ball. It is, and here come Cameroon pushing. They've got numbers if they want it. Open 3 in the corner. Overshoots it. The ball's tapped out. And here sets his feet high, arcing shot. No, 2 air balls in a row. And the foul is called to stop the transition. Ali Mohammed with that foul, but what happens is Cameroon will walk the length of the floor and shoot free throws. Moha will go to the line. Moha already with 4 points today. Can he add to it? Oops. I believe in commentator's curse, ladies and gentlemen. I was an ex-player many years at national team level, and now that I'm a commentator, I truly do believe in commentator's curse. I'm going to be quiet this one. There you go, splashes it in. Crowd love it. So 15-point game here in the first. Cameroon haven't been great and perfect, but they've just got it done where they've built this lead. Switching all defenses right here. Quick. He barely has it in his hand. He has a real unorthodox style of play that it's very difficult, Mohamed Shadi, to defend. So back to a man-to-man here for Libya, trying to slow down Cameroon here. 8 seconds on the shot clock. It seems to have paused. Look, the shot clock isn't moving. The referees haven't figured that out. That is interesting. So some technical issues in the building because the shot clock was stuck at 10. For a few seconds there, referees didn't call it. The fouls happened. It went from 10 and then all of a sudden just skipped down to 2.4. Now Cameroon is over the limit, so they will Libya, both teams now for the last minute and 2 will shoot free throws. Coach not happy. Libya trying to will on his guys. They're impatient. So look, the shot clock and the game clock has paused. Up. So Cameroon with 14 seconds to go. Nice little screen down. Moha finds Hill, loads up, get it to go. Nice tip back. Ball is out. Hill comes up with it. So the shot clock is frozen yet again. So not entirely too sure what is on the shot clock. I apologise here. Must be difficult, but it doesn't seem the referees, or maybe they just know and they have an internal clock, which they probably happens to them in their sleep. Shot clock buzzes and them calling calls. drive, he kicks back out. Big fella doesn't want to shoot that. Adi. Step through. It's so short, but it's so difficult with them over the long arms. Sadi is not happy. Sadi, excuse me. I think this is Bedrouche's air ball. There's a slap down from Mohamed Sadi. And he says, okay, I'll take it. Just double check his foul count. He's only got one, so he can afford that. Make that two, excuse me. So just has to be careful, doesn't want to pick up that third. Anything silly. Right, so Hill, the last few seconds here. I don't see him passing this ball, I see him looking to score. That's what he is. Hesitates, skips through. Now he gets into the corner with the time running out. No. Good job from Hill. I thought he was going to take it himself, but I was wrong. He found a wide open player in the corner. And a great first quarter for Cameroon. Not perfect, not pretty, but they've got themselves a lead. 27 to Cameroon, Libya 14. Both teams, there we go, stats. Libya 60%, 6 from 10, which is a nice percentage. 57 is good as well from Cameroon. And 0 from 6 though, from 3 from Libya. It's not going to cut it. But there's those turnovers for Libya as we get to watch the first quarter best plays. They've turned over the ball 5 times. And this is how Cameroon have made them pay. Hill from beyond the arc. 7 points from their turnovers. They're able to score 4 points in quick transition. Also get second chance points here for Cameroon. They've got 6 where Libya have 0. So that's been the difference in this first quarter. It was a tough pass. To keep a hold on that. So this was a nice little mid-range jump shot. So a 27 to 14 game here. No need to panic with a 13-point lead, but still, you've got to look after the ball. You've got to run out to shooters. You can't let Cameroon knock down threes wide open. Look, no defense in the way. And he says, yeah, boy, that feels good for sure when you can see that three-pointer fall. So they've hit 4 from 10, 40% from Cameroon. Good first quarter. Definitely could be better, but this is it. This is what basketball's all about. Just keep chipping away. We'll go ahead and scan the QR code for the Courtside 1891 app to have it on your phone. I have it. Keeps me up to date with all the World Cup qualifiers. Boy, there's a lot going on over this weekend across Europe, Asia, in the African qualifiers. This amazing, so keep up to date and watch all the games. So Libya with the first offensive hit here in the second quarter. I felt like the first went pretty quick. Trying to put the ball over the defense. Mohamed Shadi need to put a little bit more on that. It's pretty tough. This is a mid-range jumper. Good box out though. With the box out, I like that from him. Here's the drive, good fake, lovely offense, had the defense in the dust. Settle into the second quarter. Like what Libya have done, been aggressive, got the stop on one end, then got the bucket. So what they need to do, can they get 2 stops in a row here? Hands it off to Hill. Excuse me. Hill with the step back high arc in 3. Balls managed to fall into Libya's hands. Good defense. That's 2 defensive stops now. Nice back door. Can't get a hold on it. Have to push it back out. Madi gives it back. This is the unorthodox three that goes up so quickly from Mohamed Shadi. Here comes Cameroon trying to find their first bucket of the second quarter. Well, 7 minutes and 33 left here in the second quarter. It's 31 to Cameroon and 18 to Libya. We apologise, just having some technical issues today. This World Cup qualifier, we'll try and stick with it and get you through as much as we can. As Ali Madi at the free throw line. Knocks that down. It's a 12-point game here. Biggest lead has been 15. Back to 14 very quickly as Hill gets that to go. He's got 9 this evening. Some drive, tough physical bump. With the drive and bump, I like that also. Nice little play here. Lots of movement from Cameroon. Screens and cuts, and could have been a foul, but it's not. Way to stay on his feet. Fabian Atiba. Looking for the foul, but couldn't get it. Can they answer back? Yes, they can. Now we're raining threes here in Cameroon. Cameroon hits one, and then Ali Madi says, hey, we can do anything you can do. Trying to get something here. Here he goes. Is he going 2 for 2? This time it's a foul. Whoosh is called with foray, obviously. He hit the 3 before, Atiba, and then goes for the second 3 in a row. And this time he doesn't make it, but he is fouled. So 3 free throws coming up for him. To come. Knocks that one down 2. 6 points for Fabian. Too well with lovely job. He had 12 points in the Cape Verde game 2 days ago. To travel their turnover. Bedrouche will inbound the ball. Excuse me, no, just out of bounds. Now that one's a turnover. Those are the plays that Libya can't afford to have. You know, they do a couple of lovely things and then just combat them with horrible turnovers. That's their 8th turnover now. The thing is, Cameroon isn't making them pay. They've got their turnover issues as well. Liège will take a quick break and we'll just sit. Here come Libya down the other end. They chip away in this lead, this shot clock at 15. So drive. Keep getting moved. So hectic in their offense. You just never know what they're going to do. Bedrouche with the little pick, trying to find a pass, and that's a travel. Showing off his dance moves and his basketball skills. So that's a turnover. That's their 9th already. They're lucky right now because Cameroon aren't making them pay for these turnovers. 3 goes in, rattles that one. That time they make him pay. Nice little rotate from one side to the other. This is what's good. Then a nice little pick. Quick trigger 3. No second chance, but now they've got to defend Hill. He's got the mismatch that he likes. Moves the ball on. Wide open 3. Long. Nice rebound. Recycles. Wide open. Gets blocked. Sticks with it. Tiba. Like that, even when you get blocked, you've got to stick with the play. Tiba now with 13 points, 100% from the floor. They're just really starting to break away here, but if they keep shooting 3s like that, keep them in the game. Rotation, they want to answer back. Ayaga with that 3, trying to pretty much do the exact same thing. If I shoot 3, we're going to shoot a 3. If I shoot a 2, we're going to shoot a layup. So both teams blow for blows right now as Ali Mohammed hits that shot. Hill gets the crossover. It's too easy. Hill is just having fun. You can see he's just playing free, laughing, smiling. reduced Cameroon to 45. They've just added the score for us. So 16-point game. Not as many fouls this quarter. Second. Free throws in that first quarter, so some subs coming in for both teams. Sadi at the free throw line. First one drops in for him. 7 points. Sadi. Make it 8. He's really their biggest go-to player. He's here getting pested. Looks up at the clock. Gets the pick. Swings the ball. Nice little cut. That's pretty, isn't it? Shaq can do that. Just fly in the air. Sting like a bee. No big deal, Bryce. Now tries to get the slam, and a foul here called. Good follow-up. This guy comes in, look how he flies in here. He's got 5 points, but doesn't give up on the play. Nobody boxes him out. He'll go into the bench. First good minutes and half for Hill, as he has 11 points, played 13 minutes. There's Mohammed at the free throw line. It's the first. He moves to 5 points. Really nice size, Mohammed. 6'6". To get himself going, 27 years old. Plays his ball in Libya, so here we are, back to this 2-3 zone for Libya. It's kind of like a match-up man-to-man, but just confusing, making Cameroon have to think. Here they are trying to find a pass, but wide open three, and that's what happens with the zone. As Atiba says, bang, I'm 4 for 4, baby. This little cut here, good block. Here comes Cameroon. Can they score after this great defense? And a shot here, nothing. Fabian was trying to play for the foul and then down the other end. Transition quickly. And even though Cameroon has this game in hand and doing well, Libya pushing it down the other end. Look at this. Who's matching up? That's the block. But still, Mohammed, number 99 from Libya, doing a good job, just putting pressure, running rim to rim. That's what you ask of your big man. Chomchi would just check after he fouled Mohammed there how many fouls he has. He's only played 6.5 minutes. He's got 2 personal fouls. It's the last minute and 40 here before we go into half-time. Just like that, a 25-point lead just opened up. Oh, could have been a push-off. It is. It's a late, patient call from the referee. And is not happy. Either way, you can just see here at the top, extends that arm. The defender plays into it, but still, easy call for the ref. So timeout here. Both teams to talk about this before it goes. So let's listen in.
محمود بالحاج انت اللي بتطلع الكوره. خليك معايا. تطلع الكوره. اسكرين لعلي، علي لما تستلم الراجل اللي هنا يا جماعه يجري وده اللي يستلم مش اللي بيلعب الاول. يعني نسير انت بصيت الكوره لعلي السلام. تجري وتسيب اللي يستلم الكوره. اسمع عندهم افتح الملعب انت وجايه سكرينات. انت بط ما تقطعش ومشي ماشي.
So a 25-point game here. Like I said, it hasn't been pretty and it hasn't been perfect for Cameroon. They've managed just to keep trotting away as we're down to the last minute and 32 before half-time. They've put on a full court press out of that timeout. Nothing too crazy though. They've taken it off. Handoff. Ooh, trying to go for the screen. They've got numbers if they want. They decide to shoot the three. No. I think with the miss. Shot clock is stuck again. So hopefully the referees have got an internal clock because the game clock and now we're at 1.4, see what I mean? Very difficult to play when you can't see what the shot clock is, because usually your team would shout, you know, 3 seconds and they'll count it down for you. So when it's stuck, so 12, 11, this is going to be a turnover here, but it is out of bounds. It'll stick with Cameroon, and maybe I'm not happy with the refereeing here. But I mean, what else would you like to? He's just saying out of bounds instead of a foul. I see why he's upset. So a technical foul has been called on Fabien Atiba because he's perked up, and this is what I struggle with, right? As a referee, you're not going to take that attitude from him talking to you like that. But also, you've missed the call, so you can see why then he rebels and combats back. But either way, you got to control your emotions. So Bedrouche misses the technical free throw. So last two offenses here before we go into halftime. Loses the ball and a foul, and it's sportsmanlike has been upgraded. So shots and the ball back, that's not how you want to finish the half here from Cameroon. It's kind of being disciplined. But you can see fouls when there was going to be an easy layup. You can see all of Libya's team symbolizing to upgrade it. The unsportsmanlike foul. So this would be free throws banned. The possession, but he missed both free throws. He just walks off of the line. You cannot shoot your free throws like that. Young fella, you stay at the line, you follow through, and you make sure you go through the net. You can see the head coach over there, Ahmed, saying, hey, lock in on those free throws. Step through. No travel is called for Bedrouche, and looked a little bit unorthodox, but nobody calls it. No need to stop. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Should be 5 seconds. But it's 7. And look, there you go, 4.7. I was close enough. Either way, so last possession here for Libya. Let's see if they try and take one last shot. Does gets to the lane, but it's blocked. That will do the first half here in Cameroon. 13-point game. Biggest lead was 19, and that's the thing. Messi, as the first half is in the book. Cameroon 50, Libya 37. Lead was 19, but as I was saying, when you're not looking after the ball, it's sloppy. Here's the rebounds, 20 rebounds, 13. Nice assist number, but those turnovers. 8 for Cameroon and 10 for Libya. That's something both teams need to concentrate in the second half. Cameroon have made Libya pay for their turnovers. They've scored 12 points off of those 10 turnovers, also 10 points on the second chance. So Madi with the 10 points and Fabian Atiba the scorers. So here's the second quarter best plays. And really, still, like I said, I sound like a bit of a broken record, don't I? But Libya were able to just keep pushing, look, attack the basket. They actually tied that quarter after having an awful first quarter. It was 27-14 after the first, but both teams have tied up there 23 apiece. But that's a good job from Libya, not just packing up shop and giving up. They're still fighting. And I did talk about that at the start of the broadcast, that that's who they are. But they're so unorthodox. They, throw different looks at you. It's quite difficult to play against them. But either way, that's the leading scorer there, Fabian Atiba. Also knocked down a nice couple of threes, Cameroon. Knocked down 7 threes at 36% from the floor. And Libya, on the other hand, hit some nice threes when they needed, but not enough. They're 16%. They've only hit 2 threes, but they felt like those threes came at lovely times. They would like to clean up that. They'll clean up their turnovers. So a lot to talk about. I think both teams need this half-time break to just discuss, get back on track, and get ready for the second half. Libya 0-4 in this group, so need this win more than ever. Okay, get yourself a cup of tea and join me back for the second half of action.
Goes coast to coast for the N1 opportunity.
You ain't never seen nothing like this. Hey, don't stop running with it.
Dominic Malonga throws it down.
I'm on the ground waiting for the come up. You ain't never seen nothing like this.
That up, throws it up and rocks it in. That's the way to get themselves going.
Savande, 8 points already to his name. Pops it forward, looking to attack and gets all the way to the rim to punch it home.
Good zone pressure from Rwanda. Goes throws it down, a big time dunk by T.J. Keita. Over. Albeda's got Lahiani with him. Passes up, goes in, throws it down. It's showtime. Tunisian fast break basketball.
Second Dubois comes up with it. Well, here comes Fofana, goes in, gets rejected. Oh, Idan Kunda with the transition protection, big time block.
Here comes Nigeria. This is the momentum that they needed. And another back-to-back slam.
Bado has 2 on him, throws it up anyway! What a finish from Bado! Hill, shake and bake, trying to get free. Oh, are you kidding me? What in the world? Was that planned? Was it a shot? Was it a pass? It doesn't matter, it's a 2-point bucket.
Well, Shannon Evans, leading scorer, has got to go from the half court. Puts up the press. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Shannon Evans with the 11th three-pointer for Guinea, and it's from the FIBA Basketball World Cup logo.
15 on that 7-0 run. Evans, 3. Oh my goodness! Wow, the putback dunk with authority.
How many times are we going to see this? Baseline, are you kidding me? Papa Nicolau says, give it to me. I'll go attacks the closeout, beat Bruno inside. Fills it up.
Welcome back to Cameroon, where they're up against Libya 50-37. Seeing some lovely basketball from Cameroon at times. They've struggled, but on the other side for Libya, there's a really nice play from Sadi. He's figured out a way to get to the basket, get some easy buckets. So I talked about their turnovers. They're really going to have to clean up that they've managed to bring it back within 13. Really struggled at times as we get to see the top scorer for Cameroon. The biggest lead for Cameroon was 19. And it's Fabien Atiba who leads them in their scoring. 18 points, look at that. He's a 4 from 6 from the three-point line. Done a really good job. Look, hands are ready. Uses the screen, sets his feet, and stays hitting those shots. So he's done a lovely job in the first half. And then nice little tuck back. sticks with it. Sometimes you don't make that shot the first time. Get up and try again. So I think they'll be, you know, they'll be happy with some of the things that they've done, but ultimately Libya have made this game really messy as he slings back his bow and arrows and knocked down that three. They've made it messy, they've really gutted it out and made it gritty, and sometimes it has to be an ugly win, but Libya sticking around, got to find different ways to get this game done and dusted. Libya are 0-4. They're searching for their first win here in the FIBA Basketball World Cup African Qualifiers, and they're just playing for pride, right? Where Cameroon, they're just behind South Sudan. They do have this game still, and most likely they will win it, but you still want to win and feel good, as they then, their next game tomorrow is against South Sudan. No doubt South Sudan is, you know, probably in the stands getting a live look. A live scout is the best scout you can get. That's exactly what you want. You want to be feeling good going into your next game, which is tomorrow. Clean up some of these mistakes in the first half. If I'm Libya, on the other hand, I want to slow down Fabian Atiba, who's been hooping, and also control some turnovers. So a few moments away before we start the third quarter here in Cameroon. Cameroon already qualified for the second round. Only 5 spots for the World Cup in 2027 in Qatar. Exciting long road to get there. It has to start here. Even 5 spots, that's difficult to make. So that's always going to be feeling good. Only the top 3 teams in each group make it to the second round. So there's Fabian getting his warm-up in. He did have a little spat and dispute with the referees. Felt like he wasn't getting the call that he truly wanted. Let's have a quick look. So I think the only thing that Cameroon wouldn't be happy with is that drop managed to get some nice steals. They've turned over Libya 10 times, scoring 12 points off of those turnovers. That's something that you can work on throughout the game to speed them up. I've really liked what Libya's done, kept Cameroon on their toes. Coaches they have.
Hey, defensively over there, get back. Oh, you know, that guy told me. البداية ضد البنتومان نلعب فورم القديمة نكملها، يعني نوصل ان احنا نعمل الصدر هنا والصدر تحت ونفتح الملعب بعد ما تعمل سواء انت الاولاني او الثاني. طيب اسمعني، الكرة وصلت للبداية في الآخر. باص he was there. But we have to grab it and go right away. He's there. Then he's there. He's a good zone. We go one up. Jordan. Pass. this way, feed here, aggressive, all right? Now, defensively, let's promise ourselves that we're not going to get beat. Just in front of the ball, and who's not getting a shot? Let's go, guys. Hey, come on. Come on, guys.
Qualifiers. These two teams met back in November. 71-77 win for Libya, Cameroon. Go ahead and scan the QR code. Keep up to date. So Cameroon won that game by 6 points. It wasn't a lot. So just want to double check here because Hill has come out and starts here with a free throw. There's been something said while we were said something at halftime. Either way, Hill couldn't hit the shot. Here's a nice little post move out. Hill on the three-point line, misses badly. Now they're trying to go Libya down the other end. Find the pass. Bedrouche lets it fly. Lovely three-point shot from Bedrouche. That's the way you start the game. Now it's a 10-point game, just like that one from 19. Oh, this could be a turnover. It is. They've got numbers if they want to go. 5 on 4. Nice little hesitation. Hill comes back into the game. Drop-off pass. Handoff. This is good basketball from Libya here. They've come out and scored the first 5 points, just like that. It's an 8-point game. Cameroon just need to settle into this third quarter. Hill swinging it on. Fabian has been excellent in the first and he stays hot in the second. Fabian Atiba definitely feeling it today. That score just to settle them into this game. Bedrouche, nice little fake, kisses it off the glass, not get the finish. Push. Fabian tries it again this time, but good cleanup. Ooh, I think they caught a push in the back. It's tough for the big man. No call. Let's have a look here. What do you think? Good acting skills. Libya here trying to cut away at this lead. They've started so well. Moving the ball from one side to the other. 5-3 start here. Tipped out of bounds from Hill. Keeps it in. That's fantastic. Sets his feet. He's by himself. No. That's unfortunate. All the hard work. We saw him knock down that three earlier in the first with no defense around him. Touching. Control the ball. Skips through the lane. Pops it out. Slow slows things down. 14 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. Down low, but bodies around him. This could be a travel. I think they've said no call. Caught the foul. There was multiple guys all over him. Out of bounds. Jeremiah Hill gets the pass in. Fabian misses badly that time. Down quickly. Transition finish. It's in and out. That's unfortunate. And he knows it too. Sardi is upset with himself. Just getting a bit sloppy again. We've seen moments like this in the first half. Both teams just need to settle into the second half. Let's have a look. Yeah, off of his foot. Libya. Taking their time. I like this little handoff series. Screen and turnover. You see, they had so many plays like this in the first half. Their mistakes, so they're not waiting for the screen. The guard is going too quickly. The big man doesn't have his feet set. I've seen multiple of these today. See that, that's out of bounds. We'll get a quick break. Hill will inbound the ball. So just a referee review, trying to see who the ball was out of bounds on. It's over the limit with 5 fouls now as the referees have an official review. Just trying to see who ball last came off of. Let's see here. A little dump off pass. Oh, that's tough. Might be the baseline camera, might be the best angle. This is the best angle. Let's have a look. Off of Sadi, and then, gosh, I'm glad I'm not a referee. Let's see the call. So there you go. Freeze. There's the Cameroon. Yeah, Cameroon's ball. Hill with the out of bounds. 14 seconds to work with, plenty of time. Down to the big fella, Al. Good ball movement, wide open three, can set its feet. No, body's flying. Libya with the rebound. Good way to hustle back. Hill, full court sprint. Comes in at the last second, jumps over our cameraman. Quick three in the corner. Knock it down. Libya not going anywhere, just sticking around. Back to a 10-point game, but Hill lets it fly. The dunk. Just when Libya was trying to get a little momentum. Well, they hit a three right now. Both teams firing on all cylinders. An excellent job. Trying to get a five. Looking for the foul. They get the foul. No call. There's a floater. Stops the play. I hate that when you stop and you look at the referee and go, ref, foul, because if they don't call it, the other team is down the other end. There you see him. And will be running if it's not called. That free throw. 11-point game. Nice little crossover. Bedrush threads the big man. Now over, trying to move the ball. Now the quick three. No, doesn't get the soft touch, but the putback. This is good. You can feel the momentum here from Libya, not going anywhere. Hill, and he turns it over. He is. It over. It's a 15-11 run here. And I think Hill does a good job. Just slow things down, settle the ship. Hill looks for the three, takes the three, sets his feet, back of the iron. Libya come up with the rebound. Now they can push in transition. Bedrush down low. Quick mid-ranger, and that's an air ball. Both teams just going 100 miles per hour. No foul being called. Now a wide open shot in the corner. I think both teams just need to slow down and set a good, legit play. So yet again, another turnover. Sloppy in this third. Hill over. Corner three, no, drives. Takes his time here. There's the patience and poise that you need from your point guard. There's down the middle, finds a three in the corner. Nope, still nothing, and just a nice, easy putback will do it. It's a good job by Chu just to get a bucket when they're struggling. Especially how I was a bit afraid, especially in that first half where Libya haven't gone away, and there they go, dunking the ball as Mohamed cleans up the glass. He was excellent in the first half. He forces Cameroon into a timeout. Here we go. Bedrouche, and a nice throw up from Sadi, Mohamed Sadi. That's a good idea from him. Shot clock running down gives the big fella Mohamed a chance to jump the ball. Timeout.
You have to find a way to get energized, man. Go. We just want it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We have to get it. Hey, listen to me. Put the ball inside and score. And on the easy play, listen, now when we go here right now, we're trying to get you the ball in. All right? So we go. Hey, let's go fuck the ball one more time. Fuck the ball one more time. To the former. Hey, solid the pass right here. All right, you know how to move. Hey, read it. Come on, hey, we can't exchange buckets. We gotta get stopped. We gotta spring back and rebound. No. Come here.
Anyway, go ahead and scan the QR code to register to play for the World Cup qualifiers. So many games going on this weekend in the African qualifiers. So just under 2.5 minutes here in the third. Cameroon setting their feet, moving the ball, and that one goes down. Chow, and he's, you know, silently been a silent assassin over there. Look at this, good ball movement. That's where Cameroon are so successful, where you're able to move the defense, shift it from one end to the other. That moves him to 10 points, and another timeout has been called.
مش لازم حد، يعني نسيم خد الكورة. أي حد يجي ياخد هاند أوف في الأرض. ما عرفتش ما تخسرش. نسيم بتيجي. أنت اللي هتعمل السكرين مش ماسنجة. السكرين وضغط. وأنت بتطلب الكورة. تهدي والماشي. تمام يلا.
So timeout is done and dusted. What can Libya execute here out of this timeout? 12-19 was the biggest lead. They're playing a man-to-man defense here. It's really Libya on the defensive end that has changed it up. Here's Bedrouche. Hand of quick trigger. His shot is so fast. Shadi. Rebound is snatched and down the other end. Taking their time. No movement here from Cameroon. Beckham has to figure something out with 4 seconds down. Oh, this could be a shot clock violation. No, good rebound from Libya. Shadi. turned over and see, it's so frustrating. They do so many good things, but then down the other hand, Beckham comes in. Beckham scores an easy right-hand layup. Now, try and get something else to go. Need a bucket here, they miss. Here comes Cameroon in transition. Under 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Open three, no, and referee's call. It's called a pushing foul.
There's a foul, number 26. First personal foul.
Get a score here just to settle them back in. They've had so many lovely little moments. Then comes back in with a turnover. Bedrouche with the lovely shot. That's good job. Brilliant from Bedrouche. Excellent job. Last 7 seconds here as Bedrouche moves to 12 points. Cameroon trying to get the foul and they get the referee there. Beckham hard done by, and that's what happens when you play for the foul, because they're getting hit and then they're looking at the referee saying, hey, call the foul. Well, there's the last, should be 0.5 left. So 12-point game here. It says 10.7 on the clock. It's not. It's a point of a second. So out of bounds, quick trigger. Doesn't fall in. And that's the end of the third quarter. Cameroon 58, Libya 6. Here's the third quarter stats. And Cameroon still shooting 65% from the two-point stripe, 32. They've hit 10 threes. Libya on the other side, they're 5 from 19. And here are the third quarter best plays. Some really nice moments from Libya. They actually win that third quarter, 19-18. From the first quarter, really killed them. They scored 14 points. It was 27-14 that first quarter. They tied up in the second and they have won the third. These are the moments that you're able to just keep building on, just frustrate Cameroon. Cameroon do have 13 turnovers. Libya are able to score 6 points, but they do have 16 turnovers, and this is the key stat here. They have 16 turnovers, and Cameroon have scored 20 points off of those turnovers. That is the game. If you can just clean up those 16 turnovers, you're in the game. You've managed to cut it down, stick around in the game. Hopefully in this fourth, do they have one last push? Way out onto the court. It's been a tough game, really. Ebbs and flows and roundabouts, and you know, we've seen some messy play at times. teams just turning it over, not looking after the ball. Here we go, Libya. Can they cut into this lead? A quick trigger three. No, misses badly. I thought that looked good from here. So Beckham. Over to Fabian. Take their time here. Down low. Well, they've caught a travel on the play. Turnover. Always doesn't think so. So this gives a chance to Libya again. See, they just keep giving these momentum. Can't execute. And that's just probably the difference. Class right now. Nice little drive baseline. Out to Fabian and knocks it down. He was on fire and led the team in the first half. Fabian Atiba tells his team to get back on defense. Probes. Nice little fake. I like that. That's a good job from Bedrouche. Get the defense up. You know Cameroon is a team that are going to jump. Trying to get a three. No. Recycle. Somebody who can hit a three is Fabian, but doesn't get it to go that time. Fabian. Check out he's hit today, because all of them he's shot. Look, he has such a lovely arcing three-point shot. He shot 9. He's 6 from 9 today. He has 24 points. Played only 17.5 minutes. That one rattles in though. Libya back to a 10-point game. They're not going anywhere. We're coming up to 8 minutes left of this game. Beckham trying to find something. Atiba. Atiba has the hot hand, skips through, little dump off. Oh, come on, you got to be ready. And close his eyes. So another turnover for Cameroon. So some fresh bodies, Cameroon into the game. Turnover from Libya. You see what happens? We've seen this all game long. Libya have a nice little run. They cut it within 10. They get in a place where, okay, we can do this. And then they turn over the ball. Silly turnovers multiple times. I've banged on about this all day, where that will be their 17th turnover. Gosh, that's hell. That is not a good number at this level. You cannot afford to turn over the ball 17 times. And even though Cameroon hasn't had a great game, they don't need to, because you're just giving them the ball back. Low here. It's tapped out. Out of bounds on the side. Beckham finds Atiba. He uses the screen. There's another foul. Only going to be a second foul, so they can afford it. Got to get the ball in bounds. He does. Excuse me. Pass. Has to work something on. He's got 3-second violation. And we've really gone a roller coaster with both these teams, where they've had lovely moments, you know, look brilliant, look impressive, and then they'll combat it with turnover after turnover, and it's still a 10-point game. move the ball. Nice little skip through. That could have been a foul, and it is called. Just waiting to see if the referee called it. Just Chomchi is called for that foul. Had 8 points, 7 rebounds against Cape Verde. So 2 free throws coming.
Rebound.
Knocks them down. So also some fresh bodies coming in. Mohammed goes to sit down. Remember, the biggest lead was 19, excuse me. Cameroon just need to settle back in. Don't need to panic, plenty of time, but can't make any sloppy mistakes. There's nearly a turnover, but it's out of bounds. Oh, he's saying that Fabian Atiba stepped out of bounds. Another turnover for Cameroon, keeping the door open for Libya. Can't believe it. Hands on his face saying, oh my gosh. Trying to move the ball now from one side to the other. Mohammed. Nice pass. Beautiful. Bedrouche with the reverse layup. Stunning move. Way to keep moving. Can Cameroon answer here? Oh, that's a big foul. Wow. Slaps down the big fella. Made sure he didn't score that one. Zoo with the flat foul. Look at this. Noko rolls down, gets hit in the face. Whoa. So he'll go out. Six-point game. Can he open this lead back up a little bit? Oh, ring a roses around, and that free throw drops. Oh, and he's missed the second free throw. A lot of time to play here. Back into a zone, it seems here. Yep, Cameroon's gone in a 2-3 zone. Bedrouche shoots the 3. Here comes Cameroon with the ball with Hill. In and out, crosses over. Finds Fabian Atiba. Yes! He's been excellent from beyond the arc. That's the one guy. You want the ball in his hands. Forces the timeout. Back to a 10-point game, just like that. Look at this Hill. Nice, fancy handles out, wide open. Why is he wide open, Lebanon? That's not Libya. That's not okay. You've got to find him. He's high scoring all game. Libya needs to talk about this. They cut it down into single digits, and now it's back to 10. Timeout. Today, 7 from 10, shooting at 70%. An excellent job from him, just finding keeps moving, never stays still. This lead was 19, is now back to 10. Made it to 6, and both teams on 17 turnovers. I just think that sums up what type of game it's been. Nice little fake from Mohamed. He tries to put one up. No, good rebound. Long pass down the court. Decides to slow things down. 5.5, just under 5.5 minutes here. Hill gets the screen, doesn't use the screen, passes it out. Beckham drives on the baseline, and a foul. And looks like he's going to be okay. Good drive from him. Pretty difficult. Here's the drive. Kind of got stuck in the air, and they bailed him out. He had nowhere to go. And a bounce play. Oh my goodness. Fabian Atiba, only guy concentrating in the game, and Libya lose him. He's playing fantastic. He's unconscious right now. Every time he touches the ball, something comes from it. Score right there. And if I am Shadi, I'm sticking on Atiba. I'm not letting him catch the ball here. Look, you've given him a little space. You want to deny him the ball at any second. Here's the turnover. I think that's going to be over and back. It is. And Cameroon are just not putting Libya away. They're leaving it open for them to come back into this game. A lot of time still left to play. Down the middle. Little drop-off pass. Misses it, but gets his own rebound. Just falling apart here again. 7-point game. So the floor's just being cleaned up. Points, 4 minutes 22 to go. Beckham down low, gets it back. And find the big man, they double down. He has a wide open three. No, big rebound, incredible. Well needed bucket there just to settle them back into things. Back into the zone, 2-3 zone from Cameroon. Working their way out, they decide to shoot the three. No, wonderful rebound, and right now both teams, there's a little flex there from Mohamed. He knows that's massive. Here's the drive and the foul from behind. Easy call. You can see the slap there. So Libya over the limit. So free throws coming. If I'm Cameroon now, I'm going to the rim every single time. Don't settle. You've got to hit free throws. It's the crowd trying to will them on. Beckham is 66% free throw shooter. Only played this window. 10 points 2 days ago against Cape Verde and 6 assists. Was excellent actually with his 25 minutes. 2. So 8-point game. Stay in this zone. Force them to shoot, and they've stolen the ball. Lovely job from Hill. Great hands and wonderful to keep the ball in bounds. Excellent from the point guard. Here he is again, stops on the dime, pushes it over. Wide open 3 to Beckham, and that will just let them breathe for a few moments, but still 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Pedrouche. He likes this mismatch. So pass and no foul is called. And just yet again, there's these moments that get super sloppy. Libya's over the limit, remember. So, free throws. Telling the referee, hey, there's free throws, ref. No sideline. So Beckham back to the free throw line. Misses that one. Moves the ball from one side to the other. This could be a steal. Way to keep the ball in bounds. Wide open 3. No. Good rebound, but can't hold on to it. Mohamed Shadi want that one back. So close. 12-point game now. Check second chance points for Libya. Only 10 second chance points. Cameroon scored 14 a game, and we're gonna, you know, points for Cameroon. Both teams turned it over dramatically. Both have 18 attack. Real crucial 2 minutes and 36. That man right there, Fabian Atiba, has been excellent. Really shot the 3 ball so well. And when Libya have really pushed Cameroon and stressed them out, he's just kept them calm and hit some really big shots. Cameroon, let's see what they have from their timeout. 8 seconds on the clock. Down low to the big fella. Needs a pass. Has to turn around and shoot it himself. Good defense here. And a foul's been called. That's Cameroon's only second foul, so they can actually afford that. With the pass, Mohamed trying to find something to go. Skips through. Oh, he passes it to coach. He's not on your team. Cameroon head coach Alfred Abuya moves out the way. It's a turnover. really a costly one as we're coming down to the last 2 minutes here. Hill. Move the ball from one side to another. Nice little drive here. Floats in the air and the reverse. That's pretty. Really like True. He's done a good job of using his body, his athleticism. Been impressed. Nice job, but can't get the finish from Mohamed Sadi. Hill will walk the ball up. 14-point game. Can't get the finish, but back into his hands. Good job from Cameroon. Multiple possessions here, and this is when you need the ball, Libya. But no, Hill can't get it to go, and they get the rebound finally. Now they got to push quickly. Bedrouche. Time is not their friend. Trying to find something quickly. Go for the mid-range. Uses the kiss off the glass. Back to 12. No need to rush. Use the clock. Burn it all the way down to the last second. Now they've got 4. Now they need to go. No foul called though. Quick dunk. And now they need to match up in a full court. Try and get another turnover. And Cameroon, turnovers have been something, as they're going to get this win, and the time sadly runs out from Libya because they had some really bright sparks, but 20 turnovers at this level, any team like Cameroon or others are going to score. They scored 26 points today. So shot clock violation, they decide not to shoot it, so the last 2.2. Yes, and sometimes they're super ugly wins. But a 10-point win is what it is. They had a lead of 19. 10 is all it is. But sometimes just get the job done at the office. Try and clean it up for tomorrow. It's less than 24 hours until Cameroon have to take on South Sudan, who are at the top of the table. Here, there it is. Final score: Cameroon 86, Libya 76. Guy for me that we need to give some love to is Fabian Atiba. Really calmed Cameroon down. When they were struggling for offense, he just lit up the three-point line. 7 from 10. He has 29 points played, just under 26 minutes. Had 5 rebounds and an assist and a steal. Yep, we'll move to 0-5 and we'll be done. They have one more game tomorrow against Cape Verde as they walk out, their heads hanging low, as they know their FIBA Basketball World Cup African qualifiers will be done tomorrow. Cameroon, on the other hand, check the table to see where they sit. They were sitting 3-1. South Sudan played earlier on and got the dub against Cape Verde, so they're 4-1. But now both these teams are equal. And really, the top 3 teams go through to the second round, but still, you want to be high in the table. Here's the stats, the rebounding game. Look, Libya actually came back and only lost the rebounding game by 4. The assists, though, 23 points. Turnovers, ugly for both teams. My biggest concern is Cameroon. When you've got South Sudan tomorrow, you've got to clean it up very quickly. We know the 29 points for Fabian was great, and Bedrouche ended up being the top scorer for Libya. So there it is. Thank you very much. 4-1. So South Sudan still stay above Cameroon, as they won their first game 60-56. That is why they are at the top. games coming up tomorrow as we get to watch the final fourth quarter actions here. And I have to give it to Libya. They did not give up. They kept fighting, they kept pushing. The biggest lead was 19. They went on a nice 9-0 run, able to push back and do, chip away at it, but just those multiple 20 turnovers truly cost them the game, and where they struggled to get any momentum. They stopped Cameroon twice in a row, got a score, and then would do silly turnovers, silly fouls. But Madi also had Ali Madi for Libya had 10 points. He had a nice little game. And we talked about Bedrouche with 19, knocked down 3 threes. And also Mohamed Sadi had 14 points. He's their biggest go-to player. And also Mohamed, the big fella at 99, he was great on the rebounds, wasn't he? 15 and 6 rebounds. So they have to regroup less than 24 hours. This is the most difficult part about the window, able to recover. And this was a nice 3-point shot from Beckham, is to recover, eat and sleep. When I used to play, it took me a long time to the endorphins and all the adrenaline to calm down. So either way, thank you for joining me. Cameroon get it done only by 10, 86-76. You guys have a lovely evening. See you back tomorrow for more Afro qualifications. Enjoy your evening. We've seen this already, the game, day 5, Group A, and there's those games done and dusted. South Sudan take on Cape Verde earlier today. They got that win, that's why they're at the top of this table. Tomorrow's going to be very interesting. It's one to watch. Make sure you are signed up to courtside 1891 to catch that South Sudan Cameroon game. One biggest thing is their turnovers. Can they clean that up by tomorrow? Have a lovely evening, everyone. Good night.